Raleigh trails by 3. Here's Hayes. Well-timed pass, and it goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Hayes has got his second basket of the game.
Such an advantage to have a big man who can dish it like Draymond.
Oh, Curry making a statement.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Yeah, what a huge dunk. Making a statement right there.
Here's Reeves, following the basket by Stephen Curry. Floats it up for Williamson. Hammers the alley-oop through.
That's a high percentage play. Zion is a dangerous lob.
Jackson Hayes.
Oh, and this is some serious showmanship. Loving that tomahawk right there.
Craig, he came with force, and that's not just about getting 2 points. That was sending, I think, a message. Towns, wide open. Drills it from outside. Towns has got 5.
Look, this is a big part of Towns' value. He's a big who can stretch the floor for you.
The offensive skill set for Karl Anthony Towns, Greg is a 7-footer, is very special, to say the least.
The outstanding shooting, the post play, and he's worked on his defense. He may never be elite at that end, but he ignites an offense.
Out to Thompson. Pass to Johnson. Now Hayes. 6 to shoot. Raleigh moving the ball around. And Green gets it to go.
And it's crucial that Green hits from the outside because it makes everything easier for his teammates.
Now Curry. Guarded by Curry. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. For the lead. That's in. Coming off the assist from Thompson. He has 5.
And coaches preach the importance of unselfishness at all times. There, he gives the ball up for a better look.
Now here's Curry. 5 points in the game. And 1:01 left to play in the third. 3-pointer. And Raleigh another 3.
Curry is just lethal from outside.
To halt the run. And Curry throws it down hard.
Well, my goodness. He put a little extra sauce on that one.
Raleigh leading by 3. Here's Curry with the 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. Curry's got 11 points here in just the second half.
Right here.
Here's Curry. Drives to the hoop. And he can't jam it through.
Anthony Towns.
For Raleigh, they've yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3.
And you know with Curry, what impresses me most is his efficiency. That's not something we normally see in a high-volume jump shoot.
Now, here's Thompson. Back to Green. Pass to Curry. It's stolen by Curry.
Gotta run the clock and wait for the last shot.
Yeah, unless it's a gimme, there's no reason to put up an early shot here.
Oh, nice job finishing that with the hammer. I love seeing Reeves go up aggressively. Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
It's been all about Stephen Curry for Raleigh. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping him. He'll get you. Back to the action after this break. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. And so Green will bring it up for Raleigh. It's a 5-point game. The shot by Curry, no good. Pass to Mitchell. Johnson with the block.
Well, that's excellent defense by Johnson. Able to protect the rim without foul.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Raleigh.
Well, they've been absolutely on fire from deep. And until the defense offers more resistance, the coaches are going to keep encouraging them to let it fly.
And the other thing that stands out is just how well they have moved the ball. Everyone's touching it and having a chance to create.
Stephen Curry, what a shooter.
I mean, the range is just unreal. Curry can make even the toughest shots look easy. And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim. Oh!
And Maxi's guys encourage him to attack when...
Oh, it's gonna count! Now Maxi. The three goes down.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And it's Houston on the break. It's tipped.
Well, you have to deny these easy shots when you can. They send a clear message to your opponents.
Boy, Maxi just goes for it. Plays with a lot of courage.
First one falls for him. Maxi hits them both.
Pressure-packed free throw, but he stayed calm and nailed it.
Here's Reeves. Now Lillard. Oh, that is a big-time jam.
How do you like that? No finesse there from Lillard.
Now Maxi. He takes it in, and it's blocked.
That's just terrific defense. Coaches love when their players make a statement like that on this end.
Houston trails by 7. Fourth quarter of wow, hammering it in. Look out.
So poised in these situations. Love seeing Maxi rise to the occasion and knock that one down.
Unselfishly giving up the ball, putting the pass right where it needs to be.
Here's Maxi. They set the pick. Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible.
Oh, what a play inside.
Offensively, Maxi can be such a problem. He attacks you with that relentless energy.
Rips it down with 2 hands.
Look, you love to see this kind of team chemistry. Let's see more of that.
Maxi attacking. Oh, one dunk after another. Woo!
Not one to turn down a challenge. Maxi, wow.
Outside Bridges. Crane from outside.
And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
Goodness. Bridges drives in.
Oh, just an impressive dunker of the basketball. I love how Bridges just takes the initiative and gets funky with his throwdown.
It's off target. And Reeves has got the ball here for Raleigh. Bridges deciding where to go with it. The 3 doesn't go. Bridges with the steal. Stolen by Mitchell. And So it's Raleigh winning this one. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time GA this one wound down.
And that's what you need.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to this 2K Sports presentation. The atmosphere in this building is electric as we get a chance to see an energized college player plugged into the roster. This is Kevin Harlan, joined at the broadcast table by Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. Tip-off goes to Houston. Pass to Towns. Stolen by Weber. It's stolen by Banchero. And here comes the break. There's O'Neal with the three. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. To stand in terms of emerging young stars, Banchero is very high on that list.
Well, he sure is, Kevin, because he can create shots for himself and his teammates. And as we've already seen in his early years, this guy is at his best in the playoffs, and that's a trait you're always looking for.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Good work defensively by Reed. And here's Houston. Down low. And finish. Welcome, everyone, to our 2K broadcast. We've got a little shakeup on the hardwood, mixing some college players in for this one. And tonight, it'll be Houston going up against Brooklyn. This is Kevin Harlan, joined at the broadcast table by Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. So Brooklyn will get the first possession. Here's Harden, and the by Harden.
And when Harden notices a lane to the basket, he takes it. Relentless in how he exploits the defense.
And Banchero outside. And there's a whistle that's going to go on James Harden. That's his first foul. Reeves left side. Here's Towns.
Got to give Harden his due for the effort he put into affecting that shot.
Outside, George. And it's Paul George with the finish.
And putting his explosive athleticism on full display there. George is capable of some highlight reel dunks.
Reeves can't hit. Pass to Noah. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter.
Well, you can't teach the athleticism displayed there by Johnson.
And Jalen Johnson is already a nightly double-double threat, and his game, it just continues to expand.
Oh, look, Jalen Johnson, Kevin, is an all-star level guy. I mean, efficient on the offensive end, brings consistent energy every night, makes very few mistakes, and plays both ends of the floor.
And so here is Houston. After the basket by Brooklyn. Stolen by Noah. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. And finished off by Noah.
Oh, how about that powerful finish by Noah attacking the rim.
Reeves outside. There's O'Neal with the three. Can't get it to fall. He's missed the second after making his first. Lewis outside. Six on the shot clock. Here he goes.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, it's not difficult to figure out why they built this lead. They have been dominant in the paint.
Pass to O'Neal. Nobody near Barnes. That's in, coming off the assist from O'Neal.
Impressive decision-making there. He could have tried to score, but makes the right decision and hits the open shooter.
Harden, no good. Houston trails by 7 with the step back. The kick out to Towns. A baseline J. And no good as it rattles out.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
Harden can't hit. Here's Houston now. O'Neal is double. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Barnes outside. Pass to Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Brooklyn ahead. They lead by 5. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
Well, you know, the analytics guys would tell you a team shouldn't be taking this many mid-range shots, but clearly they're shooting them with confidence.
You also have to admire how they challenge the defense inside, getting a lot of points in the paint.
Making the close defensive play by staying strong. No panic, no sloppiness.
Houston shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. And that one misses.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Brooklyn leading by 4. Duncan, a screen. To the inside. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Donovan Mitchell.
A tremendous score with the ball in his hands. Duncan, just too much for the D to handle.
And he's shown a great touch at the line. They've tested the big guy, but he's come through. Well, we'll never get tired of those dunks from Zion.
And here is Curry. Shakes him. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. It's going to be on Zion Williamson. For Brooklyn, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. So, GA, when you think about Steph Curry's legacy, he changed the way the NBA game is played.
Man, it is hard to find a player who's had the impact of a Steph Curry, making us rethink what is possible. Curry's endless range has really inspired a generation. Honestly, guys, Curry is the best three-point shooter I've ever seen.
Bullseye! Curry with a deep three.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
And sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
For Houston, they have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line. And when you talk about Dylan Harper, Greg, just how impressive is his skill set?
A tall guard with incredible handles and elite elusivity. He already has an impressive command of the pick and roll.
Oh, my goodness! Look, what a play!
I mean, is there anything Steph Curry doesn't do?
The three ball from Curry.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
And Curry, here we go. And then jammed down as he goes right over Zion Williamson.
I mean, he is so lethal on the drive. Once Curry knifes inside, there's little you can do to stop him.
Curry wide open. That falls. Nice speed that time from Harper.
Yet another three. Once we hit the second quarter, it just seems as if those threes.
Oh, man!
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Down low. Curry with the steal. We've got 1:18 left now here in the second. Williamson, the screen. Harper's shot's good.
Locked and loaded. Harper got it away like he never even had it.
Curry deciding where to go with it. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
If you're waiting for him to miss when he's that open, you're going to be in for a long wait.
Outside Curry. Lets the three fly. And another three for Houston.
3 points.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
And the driving force behind multiple chips. Curry knows when and how to take over at the offensive end.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. That ties the game. Williamson's got 5 points now this quarter. Curry with it. 15 points in the game. Pass to Duncan. Big time slammed by Duncan.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. It's been all about Stephen Curry for Brooklyn. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping him. Right back after this break. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. And Reeves has got the ball here for Houston. Trailing by 2. It's Curry outside. Brooklyn with the rebound. They've led by as much as 10. Curry on the wing. Saw the screen. Wow, magical moves inside from Steph Curry.
He has perfected his ability in the pick and roll. Curry going to work.
Pass to Banchero. Over in the corner, Barnes. Right side, Curry. Shot clock at 6. They set the pick. Into the lane. It's tipped.
Great timing on the rejection there. This young kid, Sarr, has major defensive potential.
For 3, Mitchell. Mitchell buries the 3.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
Reeves. Back to Curry. On the wing. That's good, and it's Banchero with the assist. Curry's got 14.
On the offensive end, Curry both prolific and efficient.
Here's Curry. And again, it's Brooklyn converting.
Hey, any possession that results in points is a positive one.
And you watch Paolo Banchero. GA, offensively, he is a load to deal with.
Yeah, I mean, he can cross you up, hit you with the spin move, score over either shoulder. This young man is a force.
Well, that's the kind of special athlete he can be. What a slam.
Sarr the screen. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And Brooklyn leads by 7.
That's where you want Sarr doing his work offensively. He is a tough cover in the paint.
Houston moving it around. There's the screen. Back to Hayes. And stolen by Sarr. Here's Mitchell. Puts up a deep 3. It's deflected. That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession.
Substitution on the court.
So it's Brooklyn now. They lead by 7. Oh, look at that.
And this is how a floor leader makes a statement. Harden just put the other team on notice.
There's 57 seconds left here in the third quarter. Banchero grabs the board. Hayes with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. And Hayes throws it down.
Banchero is a willing passer, a trait you love to see in a young star.
To the paint. Here's Lewis. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Outside for Lewis. It's stolen by Banchero. It's stolen by Johnson. Outside, George from past the arc. And so it's Brooklyn with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. Don't go any. We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. And so now a timeout taken by Mike D'Antoni. He's ready to talk things through with them.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Well, if you're just going to let them score inside at will, you might as well pack your bags.
Brooklyn leading by 6. Harden outside. To the middle. Here's Lewis. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Maxey.
Well, Rashard Lewis, a true shooter. He knows his game so well and really focuses on finding buckets for his team.
Well, you see why teams try to avoid fouling him. You're basically giving away points.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see.
Clock at 6. Inside. Here's Johnson. Comes up empty down low. Houston trails by 5. Outside, O'Neal. Layup, no good. Oh, what a play inside.
Oh, I love watching Lewis with the hammer on that one, refusing to just lay it up. And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
Harden rips it down with 2 hands.
Good job there of going on the attack and putting pressure on the rim.
Maxey fires. Mitchell outside. Now Johnson for 3. Drained from outside.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
It's Harden with the drive.
And this is what great players do. Harden understanding how to deliver in a big moment.
Well, you got to credit the steal. Great anticipation on the defensive end to get that break started.
Here's O'Neal.
And sometimes the D has no choice but to foul O'Neal. He's that dominant.
He hits the first one, and that narrows the gap to 7. Both good from the line that time.
The lead's not looking as comfortable after those free throws. Nice job.
1:32 left in the fourth quarter.
A versatile player. Noah scores, he rebounds, passes, and defends at a high level. And that's how you want to use your fouls, not allowing him to get to the rim.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
The free throw line's a great way to see how confident a player feels.
And so now a timeout taken by Mike D'Antoni. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Houston making a switch. Curry on the wing. Now Towns. Cleared away by Mitchell.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
Here's Curry. And yeah, it's good.
doesn't matter if it's off the bounce or off the catch. Curry never loses rhythm on his jump shot.
Now Son. A quick pass leads him right to the rack.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play. Well, this is why you go to Towns in the clutch. That is big time.
Stephen Curry. Down he goes for three.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the play.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clock. Rebounded by Towns. And here's Curry who brings it up for Houston. 7-point differential. A deep three. A three-pointer. Good. And going out of bounds. Last touch by Barnes.
Well, that's just a careless pass. He's lucky that was just deflected and not picked off.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game.
Great composure there. Calmly knocks them down to put this game out of reach.
Now a timeout called by Houston. 12 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And let's get your take, guys. What's the strategy?
They need a quick basket here.
Yeah, and if they can get a decent look from 3, that's the shot to take. Not a lot of time to work with.
Reeves fires. Can't drop the tough three-pointer. Curry. Oh, he hits the deep three. And so it's Brooklyn with the win, even early on.